How we doing, YouTube? Stay here. Oh, just sitting down here in Evansville. Just got down to my receiver for Monday morning. It's Sunday night, about 10 o'clock. And down in one of these warehouses where there's nobody here but me. Some empty docks, a couple of bobtails that the boys will come get in the morning and go about their day, I suppose, and take on the week. I noticed I didn't see a tremendous amount of trucks out on the road tonight. Could have been for no particular reason whatsoever. Could have been just maybe there were just as many as always on a Sunday night. I just didn't notice. But it got me thinking of something. It seems like in the last week or so, 2 weeks maybe, the February phenomenon that happens just about every February, it feels like, of the onslaught of YouTube truck drivers in particular that come out and start lamenting on how bad the trucking industry is. The rates are bad, the volume's bad, this is bad, that's bad. And it got me thinking that there's a common thread, I think, possibly through a lot of those stories. And it's kind of that's the title of this video is those that can't usually won't. And when you watch those folks and they tell you what can't be done, it's usually, if you listen to the story between the story, there's usually a pretty long list of things that they won't do. And if you find somebody who's successful in trucking or in anything else, really, and you ask them to tell you their story, you will find that very little will you hear them utter something along the lines of something they won't do. The only thing they may say that they won't do is quit. They refuse to quit. And in the trucking world, which most of us primarily are, those fellas or ladies that have been successful, whichever that is, whatever successful is to you, I mean, for what is success for one person is not necessarily success to another person. But in terms of owner-operators or lease operators, there's not usually much they won't do, in the beginning especially. Very rarely will they say no to something. I have, for the last about 3 years, been in this truck almost every Sunday afternoon. And I can't say that I was in this truck every Sunday afternoon. But if there are 52 Sunday afternoons in a year, $45 of them, I'm in this truck on Sunday afternoon. And I am almost always at this same shipper or receiver. I have the same load, and I come down to the same shipper or receiver. I don't have to come down here tonight. I could wait till morning to come down here. But if I come down here in the morning and then there's any kind of a delay throughout the week, it doesn't give me, I can't run five of these Markham Evansville loops. So I need to come down here on Sunday night. That way I start my Monday morning with this first load already on the books. My reload is already scheduled. I will be empty and reloaded, headed back up to Markham by 9:30. And I do that because then it gives me the option to do a lot of things through the week. If chaos ensues, which it usually does, it's easier to react to it when you've got a couple of loads already on the books. You're not chasing revenue. But I just wonder how many of those guys that'll go on YouTube and sing the blues and how bad it is and how horrible February is, which it is, how many of them go out on Sunday afternoon? Or how many of them wait till Monday morning to go on the load board to see what's happening? How many of them are loaded on Friday for Monday? Or how many of them cannibalized next week to try to make up for the money that they didn't make last week? So they run late Friday, they run Saturday, and then they can't get reloaded until Monday. So basically all they did was cannibalize one week for the next. Sometimes that's the way it works out. I mean, it's just the way the loads flops, but it just seems like the folks that are successful consistently do things that those who don't succeed say they won't do. But just a thought. I could be all wrong. As the old saying goes, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. But, all right, everybody. That's just a little quick video. I'm going to post this one in the morning, but I filmed it tonight. But God bless, and we will talk again soon.